I'm Richard Southern in the 680 newsroom, looking back at some of the big business news stories of the past week. Bay Street virtually unchanged this week. The TSX was up only 9 points as the price of oil fell more than 2%. Wall Street, though, hitting repeated record highs, spurred on by some strong corporate earnings. Canadian dollar continues to charge ahead. It's up to about 79.75 cents U.S., so getting close to the 80 cents U.S. mark. It's been straight up for the Canadian dollar ever since the Bank of Canada hiked interest rates. Some troublesome news on Federal Express. It is laying off employees as it closes its office stores in Canada. FedEx has 24 office supply and print stores. They also serve as a drop-off for packages. They're all going to close by September. 214 people will be laid off. The move, though, won't affect FedEx's package delivery business. Well, soon, if everything goes to plan, you won't have to wait in line at Tim Hortons anymore. The ubiquitous Canadian coffee shop chain is bringing in mobile order and pay. It's an app you put on your phone. You place your order on there, pay for it, and then you're supposedly able to go into the store and it's waiting for you and you pick it up. Starbucks brought this in 2 years ago, and they've had some issues as far as backlogs in the mobile order and pay orders are concerned. And we did see some backlash from store owners and Tim Hortons who were against this, but mobile order and pay coming before month's end at Timmy's. Well, O.J. Simpson will soon get out of jail. Yeah, the juice is loose. He got granted bail this past week in Nevada, and he'll be out by October 1st. He's planning to make a beeline to Florida, and it's not just for the golf and the sunny weather. Florida law can shield some of Simpson's assets from his creditors, like the family of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. In 1997, a civil jury ordered Simpson to pay $33.5 million to those families. How much does O.J. have left anyways? Well, believe it or not, some estimates put his current net worth close to $3 million, much of it tied to pensions. He gets $25,000 a month from the NFL. Of course, played for the league for many years. That money cannot be touched as part of that civil suit. All right, meantime, it's a move you'd expect to see on Wall Street, not so much on Sesame Street. Is Grover and Bert and Ernie selling out? The Muppets from the Sesame Street show, they're now selling minivans. Take a look.
Bert will be driving the all-new Chrysler Pacifica. The Pacifica features stone ghost storage and seating for up to 8. Oh, there's room for all of our friends.
Friends? Yuck! I'm out of here.
Yeah, they're pitching for Chrysler. Online ads from the Muppets selling the Pacifica minivan from that company. You probably wouldn't have seen this years ago, but times have changed on Sesame Street. Back in 2015, Sesame's Workshop struck a 5-year deal with HBO, giving that television channel exclusive rights to new shows. And the CEO of Sesame's Workshop telling the Wall Street Journal this week to expect more sponsorship advertising from your Muppets from Sesame Street. Well, it's a commercial that's getting a lot of backlash. It aired in China, and it seemingly compares women to used cars. This ad for Audi opens with a young couple about to get married when the groom's mother suddenly interrupts the ceremony to inspect the bride. After yanking her nose and ears and prying open her jaw, the mom appears satisfied and gives the couple the okay. She then casts one last disapproving look at the bride's chest before the scene changes to an Audi driving through the streets. A statement from the company expressed regrets about the commercial. Finally, so they say, Birkenstock sandals back in style. Remember, they were kind of all the rage in the 90s, and now the company's selling a very pricey Birkenstock sandals. $799 for these. They feature natural blue leather and sterling silver handcrafted buckles, and apparently sales of Birkenstocks back on the rise. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.